Todo está bien. Yo estoy listo para esta pelea. Seguramente va a ser una gran pelea para la gente. Aquí en Londres o ahí en América, yo estoy listo y voy a venir preparado. Avisa a mi equipo si estás preparado. Vamos.
The family feud goes on.
Chris Eubank Jr., Conor Benn. The fight is happening. They had their first press conference, and needless to say, it was excellent. It's your boy, Mr. 926, a.k.a. Bushido the Dragon, a.k.a. the Black Mage, a.k.a. I just do this all day, the two-time demonetized champion of the world.
I need y'all to get the likes up, man. Get the likes up. Smash the like button. We have 350 people and 95 likes.
Check it out, man. Chris Eubank Jr., Conor Benn, the sons of legendary British fighters, Chris Eubank Sr. and Nigel the Destroyer Benn.
On that particular night in question, I will show that I have what it takes. This man is nothing but, he's the real hype. I come up the hard way. I didn't prove myself, boy. You had your time. Let's have some parliamentary procedure here, all right? Oh, God.
They're finally going to be fighting. Had a press conference yesterday, and needless to say, it was excellent. But Conor Benn said some nasty things that probably led up to the point where he got slapped in the face with an egg. Check out what he had to say.
You know what? Listen, Chris can say what he wants. The bottom line is, his dad don't even like him. You could not pay that man enough money to sit in this man's corner. Now that's an accomplishment, Chris. That's an accomplishment. Well done. The most unlikable geezer on the planet. Even your dad don't like you.
Maybe.
Shit,
Maybe,
man.
maybe.
Drop the mic. Just can't take him seriously, that's all. Just look at his career. Every time he stepped up, he's fouled. Every time. Yeah, you face better oppositions. Well done you, but this is the end of your career. This is the end. This is it for you.
Wow.
I'm 28.
Wow.
Do you know what I mean? You choose to fight a welterweight over Shiraz.
What was your last fight?
Over Janibek. Over Adamas. Over anybody with a world title. You choose to fight a welterweight. Your career's done.
At the hear what he had to say about senior and junior. If you've been following boxing for an extended period of time, earlier on, or majority of Chris Eubank Jr.'s career, his father was always by his side. But more recently, we haven't seen Chris Eubank Sr. with his son, Junior, for whatever reason, right? Now, Chris Eubank Jr. seemed like a very nonchalant guy. He just seems to kind of he just don't seem to be really bothered by anything. And he slapped dude in the face with an egg, man. And we saw the reaction from it. And one would question, why is he fighting a welterweight at this point? You know, this fight was supposed to happen like 2 or 3 years ago. It didn't happen because he tested positive. Conor Benn tested positive for a PED, got suspended.
Conor, I've been meaning to ask you for a long time. It's interested me. How many eggs did you have to eat to fail those 2 drugs tests? You dirty little omelet.
The reality is.
Please tell me.
The reality is.
It's been racking my brains for a long time.
No problem.
Everyone wants to know. How
The
many eggs did you eat?
the reality is, I've been cleared 3 times by the NADP, by the WBC, by UCAD, by the way, which people are a lot smarter than you. Number 1, I've been cleared. 2, you will never be cleared of being a wanker. Period.
Okay.
That's it.
So when you say you've been cleared, what does that mean?
I'm cleared of people by a lot smarter than you.
What does it mean?
You have the IQ of a 5-year-old child.
Does that mean that the drugs weren't in your system?
Banned from boxing, whatever the case may be. Now he's back. Of course, he had some fights since the ban got lifted or whatever the case. They found some loopholes and all this stuff. We're going to skip past all that. This fight is finally happening at 160 pounds. And I question at this point, why is it even happening? Why put Conor Benn, who still could make something happen, at 147, whatever weight class he's really supposed to be at. Why have him jump up 2 weight classes to face Chris Eubank? Because Chris Eubank Jr. is pretty much at the tail end of his career. And even I, who was a fan of Chris Eubank Jr., got a question. Why are you fighting a welterweight in Conor Benn at this particular time when the middleweight division has some guys for you to fight? He has yet to touch a real world title. Or he's just been coasting through boxing. You know, he's well off. He's a well-off guy. And he just kind of been coasting through boxing. You know, he had a decent run for what it's worth, right? He only lost 3 times, 1 loss by KO. I believe he has, 35 wins, 24 KO, something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong. And Conor Benn has 23 fights with 14 knockouts, no defeats. But Eddie Hearn, like he said, he's all about the smoke. So if Chris Eubank Jr. goes out here and beats Conor Benn, well, there goes your there goes your UK welterweight, right? There goes your, there he goes. But Conor Benn did have a point. What are you fighting me for? A welterweight, right? A welterweight. Why are you fighting a welterweight when you could be fighting Shabazz or Carlos Adames, any of these guys, right? Go ahead and try to really make something happen in middleweight. Nah, Chris ain't trying to do that, man. Chris just trying to get the little easy bag and then segue right into a potential Canelo fight, because this is also the rumor. The winner of this fight could possibly be seeing Canelo Alvarez next. This is what Turkey claims to have wanted, right? So we know that Canelo Alvarez is going to be facing William Skull in May, Crawford in September. We don't know who the last 2 fights will be on this 4-fight deal. We're hearing rumors that it could be the winner of this fight between Chris Eubank Jr. and Conor, the Little Destroyer, Benn. Either way, I think this fight is going to be really interesting. It got a lot of bad blood. It's a grudge match. It's a family fight. It should be a really, really good fight for however long it lasts. If you ask me right now who I got winning, I don't know, honestly. I think it's still, even though Chris Eubank Jr. probably lost a lot of steps, probably lost a step or 2, he is the naturally bigger guy. He's been in the bigger moments. It's hard to say. It'll be interesting to see if Conor Benn power could carry to 160 pounds. Conor Benn is relatively unproven, right? He's relatively unproven. It's not like he's a proven fighter like a Terrence Crawford who's been doing this thing for years. We still have yet to see Conor Benn face anybody that we feel that's a really true challenge or test for him. So this is more of a cash grab type of situation still, in my opinion. But whatever the case, it was excellent. He threw the eggs at him. He smacked him in the face with the eggs. Conor Benn is going to be fired up in camp. He's going to be ready. He's going to bring the fight to Chris Eubank Jr. We're going to see how it plays out. Chris Eubank Jr. pretty much said he claimed took some contaminated eggs, and it's the reason why he tested positive, because of some eggs. So I just contaminated him with some eggs. But tell me what you guys think. Chris Eubank Jr. contaminated Conor Benn with some eggs, and it was excellent. Like, subscribe, holla at your boy. Peace out.